Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, and thank you for joining me for today's live stream. I'm really excited to get some crafting done. We are actually going to be wire wrapping in today's craft stream, live stream, crafting live stream. Oh boy, that's hard. But I had made, where is it at? I got some, I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Hey, Marianne. I got some Tila beads, Tila, by Miyuki, from Fire Mountain Gems, and did like a bezel out of them. Hey, Buttons. Hey, Sparkies. How's it going, y'all? Hey, Zombie. Gosh, I feel like it's been a minute. Hey, Tashers. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Abby. It's so great to see y'all. Hey, Colleen. But I'm going to be working on some variations of this one because I want to get like maybe 4 or 5 different renditions done. Hey, Ghost. It's good to be alive. It's a start. Hey, Allison. But I want to get like 4 or 5 renditions of this done before I shoot the tutorial because I was thinking about making a craft along kit for this. That way, if y'all don't want to invest in a bunch of beads or a bunch of different kinds of wire, you can just buy the kit. Chugga, chugga, chugga. Hey, Derpy. Hey, Emma. Hey, Christine. Watching from the bus. Christy says, woot, I did get in. Thought I wouldn't be able to due to my husband's surgery. Oh, well, I hope his surgery went well. And I don't think y'all can see it, but periodically the lights just start flickering. I think it's because we're drawing too much electricity. That's okay though. Something is wrong. I do not have a coffee. Y'all best fix that, Kenneth. Right on, Lori. Have you thought any more about doing an Etsy video? Let me let the cat out real quick. She's freaking out at the door. Go on, let's go. You going or are you staying? That's what I thought. Okay. Chugga. I don't know. I've been trying to get my head on straight about getting more videos made. I'm gonna turn that light off because if it keeps flickering, it's gonna drive me straight up bananas. I'll be right back again. Ouch. Okay, that's better. The lighting's not as good, but oh well. Hey, Star. Hey, Candace. Important question. Is there a name for a cab that is domed on both sides? A friend wants me to do a project for her. A term that I've seen for cabs that are domed on both sides is like pillowed, or a cushion cab. It just, a lot of it depends on who you're purchasing from, what they call it. It's so good to see you. Well, as much as we can like this. Well, I'm glad you're here. I just had a wisdom tooth pulled. Oh no. It's not birth anymore. I just straight up feel my hamstrings going numb. Derby, what's happening? Okay, I'm gonna bring this over here. There we are. There's the good lighting. Oh, okay, yeah. Wire wrapping. That's what we're doing today. Boop. Though I do have a little bit of mail opening, so when Christy gets in here, I want to open the mail. Holy awesome earrings. Did you make them? No, Tashers. Randy and I went to Earthbound Trading Company in the mall yesterday. He wanted to go see Dragon Ball Super Broly because that was showing in theaters. And so we made an evening out of it, and he took me out for sushi, and we went to Earthbound, and I wanted these earrings for ages, and Etsy sales had been going well enough that I was like, I'm going to get some earrings and a bag of rocks because they had a bag of rocks. And so we did, and I love them. I was really afraid that they would irritate my ears, but they're just little false phages. But Peter Dinklage. Yup. More Game of Thrones. Hey, Rosie. Now this one's flickering. Haunting confirmed, though. It gives me like such a migraine. Well, thanks, Kate. I'm just trying my best to be a hippie. Apparently. What were we doing? Oh, also today's giveaway is one of our medium crafting from the heart cabochon boxes that still smells a little bit like chocolate, but mostly like glue on this one. But it's you get like a bunch of little cabochons, and these are for sale on our Etsy too. But you get a bunch of cabs. So this is today's giveaway. So to participate, to put your name in the hat, maybe Holly. I don't know. We're gonna see how these ones sell before we start investing in more boxes. But yeah, to participate in today's giveaway, go over to Tuesday's live stream and leave a comment over there that puts your name in the hat for whenever we do the drawing today. Hey Yvette. But also, I'm gonna get some wire cut. Still have not completed this piece because I don't really know what to do next. I just don't know. I was just having fun. And I burnt the heckins out of my finger. Sorry, I'm just complaining. Can you make a video on wire wrapping small cabochons? Yes, because that is something that is hard for me. It's hard to wrap little stuff. Big stuff is kind of easy. Like, you just have to do a lot of wrapping. Whereas the little ones, like little cabs and sleek cabochons, are like the hardest for me. But I'm working on some designs. This was when I think I showed you guys on Tuesday. Just real simple, sleek, not a whole lot of intricate or complicated wrapping. It's just really hard to keep them parallel too, though. But on your way to yoga class. I'm practicing making wire bracelets, so my hands have been sore for sure. What was I doing? Right. Okay. So we need the 20 gauge. Thanks, Vicky. But yeah, I use 20 gauge. Apparently goes through the Tila beads really well. I don't know how to pronounce that. My new upgraded way, or downgraded, of hey Mind, how's it going? Of storing seed beads is just keeping them in the darn tubes. I'm so tired of spilling them. So I'm gonna let you guys pick which color of bead we use today, though. Just let me get some lighting going. Wow. Compliments of Misty. Well, thanks, Marianne. Tell me what you really think about the rainbow rolly carts. Okay, let me actually get this flipped around, and I will tell you guys what I think of these rainbow rolly carts. I think I hate them. I mean, I don't. Like, you have to periodically go through and re-tighten them. The drawers let all kinds of dust and dog fur and stuff. Like, I have a filthy house. I could clean. I sweep every day, and it's still a filthy house. Like, I get an entire vacuum cartridge full of filth up off the floor every single day. And you can see, like, we've got, dust, just dust on everything. And I really prefer drawers that keep everything contained. That way it stays clean as it's in the drawers. Also, they don't hold a lot of weight very well. So if you're putting a lot of like copper stuff and heavy things in there, the drawers just, I don't know, they're great for like stamping or paper crafts. But if you put any kind of substantial weight into them, and that's something that can be said for this style of drawer as well. Probably my favorite kind of plastic drawer are these ones over here that have the separators, because you can put more weight in each drawer and the thing doesn't start tipping one way or the other. And it's just, I don't know. I've yet to find perfect drawers. So there's that. Oh, cup of coffee. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Ooh, it's still hot, but it's really good. Hey, baby. I love you. Nice. Want to ask Con questions. Oops, and I just lost the question. How do you take custom orders at cons? Do you have a notebook? We do, Sparky. I'm actually, let me go grab that and I'll show you guys our setup. Yeah, it's sorry, the live stream, like the phone dropped out. I don't know if we have bad signal or what. But this is, we use these 10-cent folders from like the dollar store. And I like them whenever they have pockets in there because we can store all of our receipts. I have 3 sheets of lined paper. This is what we write our sales down on. And it also gives me a little bit of paper just to have on hand to write down any ideas. Write down ideas, write down whenever we get custom work from people. We'll also, any contracts, any licenses that we have to get, anything like that, we'll print off like the hotel confirmation numbers, all those different things we'll print, punch holes in, and then put them in the folder. And then whenever we get home, that is everything about that travel event, all the receipts, all the mileage, all the everything is in one place. So that's how we do traveling for shows. And also that way too, it's like we can, I don't know, it only works as well as you utilize it. I'm really bad at like utilizing organizing aids. Hey, pretty kitty. I love you. Yes, I do. Oh, you're so good. Okay. So which one of these should we use today? This is the one that I used on this cab. It's so pretty. Hey, Christy, I got the drawers from my mom. I stole them from her. Well, no, it's we inherited this house, and whenever she moved up to Michigan, she was like, "Yeah, you can just keep all my crap." And I was like, "Wow, that's awesome." Oh, Joe, that's a brilliant idea. Hey, Randy. Yeah. Joe says to add like a paper protector sleeve. Yeah. To put all the receipts in. Oh, that's really good. I think we're gonna start doing that. Thank you, Joe, because the receipts just wiggle up on out of there. But yeah, this one is a matte. What color is that? Can't read. Brain aneurysm. Black rainbow is what color these are of the Miyuki beads. But I really like that matte finish. Oh, well, thanks, Karen. Then take the folder to the accountant for tax season. That is true, Lisa. We do keep all the folders, but we also use Intuit QuickBooks. They have a phone app that digitally tracks our mileage. Well, Old Hags is not the ivory, so not the ivory. I'm going to do this one on a seashell one later because I really like the finish on it. But we also have a sucker for these. I don't know, maybe this one? What do you guys think of this one? Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. I don't know which one you're talking about, Tasha. Ooh, right on, Garner. Oh, I'm glad it worked out for you. Oh, I forget what I was talking about now. Okay. So let's see. I'm not entirely certain how many we're going to end up using, so I'm just going to dump a pinch. But I've found that 20 gauge wire fits through these guys really nicely. Are any of them hematite? Not that I have, but I could have dropped a small fortune on buying, like, I want every single color of these beads. They are beautiful, and I cannot wait to, implement a bunch of different ways of using them. But if you're using the 20 gauge, you absolutely have to have it, like, no kinks or anything, because you don't, these beads are pretty durable, but they will break from the inside if you, start really. They're Tila beads, Tila. I got them from Fire Mountain Gems, but I'm sure there's other sources as well. They're by Miyuki in Japan. Really high quality, consistently sized seed beads. Because there's some seed beads that I'll get super cheapo ones of, because I don't mind if they're all different sizes and have different, slightly different shapes even sometimes. So we're gonna have our 2 strands. Let me get my chair up. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera. Miyuki? Yeah. Let's see. Where's it at? Miyuki Shoji. made in Japan. I'm bad at pronouncing English, so my pronunciation of Japanese is probably even worse. Um, right on, Joy. I really hope I hope they do you justice because I've had a really good experience with Parawire and their products. So I hope that goes for you also. And I began by just threading on the beads. And I haven't really been able to tell if there's a right or wrong side. Right on, Sam. I've really missed, honestly, guys, I've missed crafting with y'all. Like, I love just getting to do the hangouts and stuff, but I've really missed, because y'all will have questions, of things that I haven't even ever thought of. And I like being able to answer them in a live environment. Right on, Joy. I don't like the carts either. They loosen up so easily. They have to be tightened often. Yeah, that's fair, Bonnie. Now, Randy and I had the idea that we're like, what if we just made like a wooden, almost filing cabinet, like just a wooden cabinet that instead of having the metal things for sliding the drawers into, we like routed out into the wood or had like a little, wood shelf, like, and made a structurally sound cabinet to keep the little plastic drawers in, because the plastic drawers themselves are not bad. They're just, it's the metal frame is kind of rickety. I'm using 20 gauge Parawire. Penny, we were just talking about you the other day, and then you commented on something on Facebook, and we were like, there's our panda. She does exist. Who is the best price on seed beads up to including shipping and handling? I don't know. And that's really hard to gauge because everybody's always running different sales and all sorts of different stuff. So it's really hard to tell. I've found I really do like Fire Mountain Gems because of the bulk discount, but I can't say one way or the other if they have the best prices in town. You can also do exclamation point gym, and that shop has that the info will come up for has amazing product lines, very good quality stuff. So I'm just stringing on the beads. I find it's helpful to have one end a little offset from the other. Yeah, I'm using the silver plated, silver enameled copper wire, which is pretty durable. I like it. Like you can notice I'm sliding beads on it and the silver enameling isn't rubbing off. Abby, I don't know if Jim has a website yet. I do not know. Because I know it can be really hard to put together a website.
I'm not delayed by the few second time delay that they are.
What's up?
So whenever you say something like, if you type exclamation mark Jim, I hear it like a good 4 seconds before they do.
That's fair, yeah.
So I already have time to type it up.
And I like to string on probably more than what Hey, artists and crafters! I'm doing real well. Getting my craft on. Actually, I've been dumping coffee into my body all morning. For those of y'all who follow me over on Patreon, I did a post to let you know that the live stream was starting. And the picture was from Randy and I just rearranged the temple room. We cleared out some furniture that we're going to donate. And I'm really excited about it. I put up the fairy lights that Jacinta sent me. And it's a magical little realm. And I got to do yoga in there this morning. And I was like, this is the best thing ever. Right, Penny? Right on, Karen. Well, honestly, I've just been stringing up these Tila beads on 20 gauge wire. Ooh, I'm gonna have a sippy slurp of some coffee. Hey, George. Oh, that's good stuff, though. But yeah, I wanted to demonstrate to you guys how to do this kind of bezel. Random question, says Shannon. I'm having a hard time keeping my wire undented while using my chasing hammer. Do you have a tutorial on how to properly use tools? Well, that's a really good question. I prefer, if you don't want any dents or anything, use a chasing hammer that is rounded as opposed to completely flat. But a lot of it is just refining your technique, like just practice, practice, practice. Because like this one here is really nice, but sometimes I'll be using it and I'll leave like a little corner dent. So just go slow and practice, nice, nice like form. Oh no. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, magic bean juice made me go fast. Okay. And even though we're doing this in the live stream, I still am going to be doing a tutorial. We're going to be using some 28 gauge silver plated titanium colored parawire, as well as some 18 gauge silver plated silver. So what this is copper that has been silver plated and then covered with the parawire's enameling. It can, after a very long time of direct UV exposure, go a little yellowy, but I don't mind using it for core wires whenever I'm doing a lot of wrapping. But if you really want to make sure that it doesn't yellow at all, and this is the only color that I found that will do that over time. But like I said, it took like a year and a half of being in direct sunlight every day before I started having problems. Excuse me.
You know what's really like that, Jim?
What's happening?
It was like live Wednesday.
What?
I was like, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday? I've been functioning under the presumption that it is in fact a Thursday, Jim. Don't just go throwing wrenches into our system here. Sorry, I'm having a hard time finishing any single coherent thought. I think this one's gonna be a big one. So let's use. There's 3, 4. We're gonna do 6. So I'm gonna be sitting here trimming wire for a minute. Crystal says, I sent an email and message on Patreon about winning the comic book several weeks back. Did you get them? Probably. I think I did. Did we not send you your comic book? Oh no. Checking the name. Crystal Hopkins. We'll get that sent out to you today, Crystal. Thank you. If you want to, could you send me a fresh email? And then we'll get that sent off. But I'm so sorry about that. Because, I think I need a personal assistant, honestly, but I'm not good at micromanaging. And Randy's been a really great personal assistant, but again, I'm not great at micromanaging, so I'm like, I'll just do it myself instead of, but just somebody to help me kind of keep on top of messages, because that's the hardest thing about all of this. Thank you, Crystal. Has been I want to give y'all time, one-on-one time, and just hanging out together and functioning and stuff. But I only have so much time in a day, and it's never enough. And so I'm trying to focus on maybe a little bit better time management, being more punctual and organized about answering messages, which it helped to just completely shut down. I don't take or send or receive or anything messages on Facebook Messenger on my personal account. We were getting anywhere from 50 to 200 messages a day over there, and I was like, I can't, I want to, but I cannot, and it was so overwhelming that then no messages on any platform were getting replied to. All right, on Kelly. Nope, we're here, Laura. How's it going? Okay, so I've got a bunch of Tyla beads up on the 20 gauge. Sabrina says, at your next craft show or con, could you record how you set up your booth? Sure, Sabrina. We do have a booth setup video up, but it is a little bit older now.
Roughly a year ago.
Yeah, from roughly a year ago. Well, that was a live stream. We have one that we actually recorded and then edited
that one was 2 years ago.
From 2 years ago.
Why do you only admit so?
Because it's one where we trust the other vendors enough to not steal our phone while we set up for 4 hours. A silent dog butt. What's happening? I missed something. Again, just to let you guys know, who showed up a little bit later since my last announcement, this is what we're giving away in today's live stream. So to participate in that, be sure to leave a comment on Tuesday's live stream. That way your name will be in the hat whenever we do the random drawing. I think I've got a sneeze coming. And then we also still have a few finger rings left. I can't believe this one hasn't found a new home yet on our Etsy shop. Okay, 2 more things of wire. Why'd you fail, mind? Lucidium says you're a brave soul to put yourself out there the way that you do. Most people want their hand held. I'm not gonna lie, hand holding's kind of nice, and it helps that Randy has my back all the time. So if ever I'm doing something and it feels like really, really big, like bigger than what I feel like I can handle on my own, I'm like, I've got Randy here. Like whenever we were in our late teens starting our business and like driving to Atlanta for the first time, and we were like, it was okay because we weren't lost by ourselves. We had each other, and so that's really helped to make me feel brave. Yeah, back holding is better than hand holding, right? I prefer just a pat on the butt and send them on the way. Be like, all right, get out there. Like, have you liked the world record egg yet? I haven't, but I'm really inclined to because I do not care for what the Kardashians represent. I honestly don't. But that's neither here nor there. Sparky says, would you be able to do a video about your display pieces for shows? Like how you and Randy made them and how you keep pieces from being stolen. Yeah, I'll do that for you, Sparkies. Oh boy, just now getting the notifications. Wow, Marian, that's a task. Well, Teresa says, how much weight have you lost? It shows you look good. Well, thank you. My start weight was 235. And I had gotten down to 205, and then I've gained like 6 pounds back, but I'm back on track. I lost half a pound this week, which doesn't sound like much, but it's 2 sticks of butter, which is no small thing. If I could lose 2 sticks of butter worth of meat a week, that's pretty fair progress. But my goal weight is I actually want to see if I can get down to 130. But I'm probably gonna stop at 150 because I've never in my adult life weighed less than 150, and I don't know. It's uncharted territory. But I mostly I want to be able to go backpacking, which I have gone backpacking once, but I'd like to be fitter. I'd like to be more flexible. I want to be able to do a pull-up. So I'm trying to keep my goals not scale oriented, but like tangible oriented, like things that I can do, Right on. That's cool, Marianne. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Mine is just seeing how I feel and going with the flow. So I have cut, and again, I think I was saying, but I don't know if I finished the thought. Come on, brain. We can do this. Even though we're crafting this design in today's live stream, I'm still going to be doing a tutorial about it, independently. That way there's not so much me being like, squirrel. Speaking of squirrels, Christy, are you in here? Because I'm going to open the package that you sent me that hadn't arrived. Right? Ooh. I was at 298. I'm at 180. Wow. Right on, Spirit. That's awesome. Okay. So it says fragile. Please handle with care. Which every time Randy and I read it, we're like, fragile. Don't apologize for being late, Sarah. I'm glad you were able to make it. Did you say something, love?
It must be French.
Must be French. Oh, it's a front open box. Fragile. Do you use Intuit QuickBooks for calculating income tax? Mm-hmm. Yep, we use QuickBooks, and then we take that. Yes, you can read this. LOL. We take that to our accountant and just cry and be like, please protect us from the IRS because we do not want them to rape us. Woo!
Specifically in that order.
Yeah. It says, Yvonne, please consider the items in this box a thank you for all of your wonderful tutorials that have taught me so much, and also a thank you for your live streams that literally make my day, because for a while you take me away from the problems in my life to a place of laughter, enjoyment, and of course learning from the Q&A answers. I hope these items are some things that you can actually use for your art. The piece wrapped in the thin foam sheet, something I made, which I need to do better. And I thought that you would like the colors. With many thanks, Christy G. Thank you, Christy. And please don't talk down about your work. It's me smacking you, but thank you. Ooh! Oh boy, holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down. I can't read comments with the phone angled like this. Holy smokes. Pretty beads. Oh my. Ooh. Oh, and that's so lightweight. Is that resin? That's pretty. That is so pretty. I wonder if I can electroform it. Ooh, and bubble wrap. I'm saving that. Put that in that drawer. Keeping that forever. Ooh. Ceramic twist beads. Those look so neat. Oh, and some little dragonfly. It feels like bone buttons. Yeah, bone dragonfly. That is so cute. Oh. Sorry, I get excited at like every single one, but they're so pretty. Abalone shells. Abalone. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh. Look at that. Look at that honking dragonfly. That is so cool. Prey Night. Oh, man. Beautiful Prey Night nuggets. I love that green. Holy smokes. Oh, look at these ceramic ones. I love that texture too. Girl, you're good at bead shopping. Tiger's Eye. Hello. What are these? Bead end caps. Oh, nice. What's that? Sesame seed jasper. Oh, that's gorgeous. These rocks are just the best. Those are pretty too. Magnesite. Very cool.
Jim.
Do what?
Jim is jealous.
Aw, blue sky jasper. Don't be jealous, Jim. You live next door to a bead shop. Everyone in here should be jealous of you. Look at, oh my god, it's ceramic and swirly. I'm gonna do a macrame necklace with that. Cause that would be perfect, I think. Ooh. Making me some earrings. Crackle glass. Serpentine. Russian serpentine. Oh, that amethyst. Sorry. I get super into, oh my god. Netherland. Natural agate slices. Oh, wow. Woo! Yeah, I'm definitely going to be able to use these, Chrissy. Holy crap, thank you. Lambrick beads. Oh, what's this? What's this? There's beads all everywhere. What's this? What's this? What's this? Have you ever used Petoskey stones? If not, I'll try to get you some. I haven't. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Holy crap, you guys. Wow. That is beautiful. It looks like the Petri dish technique, but oh my gosh, that's just lovely. None of mine ever come out that nice. Okay, here's the part that I'm really excited about. The part that she made. Okay, there's some tape, it looks like. I'm gonna cut that real careful. Woo! No, I think, is this the one that you made? Christy. Hey, Christy! Sorry, I just saw that you're in here. Holy crap, you made this! That is gorgeous. And I love the colors. I'm going to have to make a thing out of it to wear, or like in my hair, maybe. You do beautiful work. Sorry, that probably looks weird, but I like that donut mold. It's much more domed on the front than the one that I have. Right, Penny? And yeah, more feathers, because I was like, wait, she made feathers? These are beautiful, though. I love these ones, too. Just tuck that right in my hair. Thank you so much, Christy. Do you have an Etsy shop or anything that you want to share so people, if they want to purchase some of your beautiful resin work? Oh, no. You know, and that's something that I found, Christy, with, I'll do resin pieces, and I'm up into, like, the hundreds now, like, probably the thousands of resin pieces under my belt, and it'll still be like, that came out horrible. So sometimes it just happens. That's okay, but thank you so much. This was very generous, and I'm gonna be able to use, like, every single bit of it. These are beautiful beads. Sorry, y'all make me feel just like, I mean, I'm spoiled beyond what is. Nobody deserves this kind of treatment, and y'all treat me so well, and I have no idea how to like balance the scale and give back to you guys. So I'm just gonna keep being like, this is how you wire wrap, this is how you chainmail, and try to just help as much as I can. But thank you guys. Ooh, yeah, Teresa, because I'm liking. I just stuck that one up in my hair. Oh, well, thank you guys. More fun watching you get spoiled than I do it all, Penny. Shucks, you guys. Let's get back to wire wrapping. Like, I don't know, I feel bashful now. Right on, Marianne. Right, Barbara? They're gorgeous. Okay, so where's my end at? Okay, the cats are around. So I'm gonna do 2 full arm spans. There's 1, 2. I'm actually, yeah, I'm gonna do 2 lengths of 2 arm spans. Is that one in Vaughn's hair? Peacock? Yeah, it's peacock feather. There's 1. And there's 2. Okay. And then we're gonna take. I'm gonna get the camera flipped around. Oh, thank you. Oh, well, happy birthday. Right. Peacocks are monstrously, like, they're buttholes. Okay, so we're gonna do. Sorry, I have wire in my mouth. About 10 or 15 wraps. Around each end. Ooh, I have. I mean, not in person, Sarah, but on the interwebs. I bet it's completely different to see them in person, though. So on 2 separate. Ooh, right on, Terry. What are the best colors to start with for beginning dragon eye painting? I recommend picking, like, if you're going to do a blue eye, do a very dark blue, a medium blue, and then a very pale blue. And then just work with those 3 and start with, like, dark, and work your way in from the edge. Or, like, if you want to do a fire eye, do, like, a yellow, an orange, and a red. And, like, just start with 3 colors and then start building up in intensity from there. And it can help it help it from getting overwhelmed. I recommend the matte color or the metallic colors over the matte, but not necessarily glitter, not for your first couple of eyes, because you can get kind of varying results. Okay. So there we go. So we've got the wire traveling this way. And how did we do this? I'm gonna have to be quiet for a minute so I can think with my brain. How did I do you? Because it was hard starting. Okay. There we go. Sorry, using my mouth to move the wire around. So we put one on either side. Sorry, trying to... Oh, that zoomed in way too much. Okay. So, just to recap, these guys are strung on a 20 gauge wire. These edge ones are 18 gauge wire. And I'm wrapping with a 28 gauge. And so this one, the wire is on the back. The back side is the side, over here, and then the front is the part in between the piece and us. So this one's on the front, and we're going to start, and I recommend if this is your first time doing this, just stick with these, these 4 wires. Okay, so leaving this guy separated off to the side, and it's all tangled up on the ends. This is not a cat-friendly project. I'm going to wrap once, 2, okay, zooming back out. We're trying to. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, so I've done 10 rotations, and it looks like that's not quite enough. I'm going to need to do maybe 12 rotations to get it to be 11, 12, because we want it to be almost exactly the same length as our Tila bead. And now we're going to take this one, this wire here, and bring it across the top. And I've found it snugs up better if you don't have the beads in the way. So it's just coming around there. And then we're going to wrap around our top wire. There's 1, 2, and I can actually slide these wires down quite a bit. They don't have to be quite so long on that far end. But yeah, every time somebody's like, oh my god, this video is so long, I'm like, if you want a 5-minute craft, go to 5-minute crafts. If you want something, that this stuff just takes a long time, that's just how it is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can see the way I travel up and around. Hook around the end of the wire and then pull down. That way I'm not work hardening any of the wire beyond the bit that I'm using. I think I'm going to do one more because I lost count. Okay, and then have that one travel around to the back side. And so you can see that's how that's sitting. And then these Tila beads make great spacers, but they don't shift around as much as just regular old square beads can. So again, I'm pulling quite tight. Oh man, it's fuzzy. Maybe now it'll focus. No, stop focusing on that thing back there. Oi, camera. Beep, beep. Nope. Again, this is why, yeah, and I actually think I'm going to finish this one like this, just to have, for in the tutorial, an example of just a thin side. But yeah, and then you just 3, 4. You keep repeating that. 5, 6, 7, 8, oops, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then from there, we'll bring this one up again, quite snugly against the wire. Oops. But yeah, this is just kind of a pain. Like this is one of the times that I'd recommend keeping your like thin wire on maybe an independent bobbin. I mean, you don't want to work hard in it too much, but man, it gets tangled. And I lost count. Didn't do it. Okay, let's see. Oh, come on, eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So with a 28 gauge wire, it just seems to take 12 wraps. So let me get this bound on the bottom side. There's one. Okay. So that's how that's coming along. Oh, blurry, blurry, blurry. So blurry. Oh, I hate you, stupid phone. You ruin everything. Okay, not to be mean to the phone. It's a good phone. It just doesn't know what it's doing with its life. Okay. Yeah, so...
Someone's like, it's 2:45, giveaway time.
Ooh, it is giveaway time. Thank you for the reminder. But yeah, I'm gonna do this on a tutorial where I don't have to fight with the phone, because it's just the autofocus whenever it's in live stream mode is quite different from the autofocus. Sorry, the face, but oh my gosh, like it's the future and I don't know how to work anything. So giveaway time. Let's go do that. That's fun. Jim says, I want a box of dragon eyes. Me too, boo. Like, well, I don't know how to mess with the camera settings for whenever it's in live stream is the thing. Oof. Okay, so I'm going to pick up the tripod. I'm going to try to not do that or kick everything off the table. But yeah, so you can see well, maybe the wire is just a tangled, derpy mess. I'm gonna try to. Okay. Giveaway time. Hey, Randy. What? Will you pull up the thing for the stuff? Thank you.
129 messages.
129 commenters. So if you guys haven't commented, it's too late.
129.
Too late. I tend to fling beans all over the room when using wire. I mean, I put the ceiling. Tink, tink. Yup. So, drum roll. Penny! Holy crap, Penny! I shit you not. See, here, I gotta show her. Penny! Penny Van! Says, what a fun stream. And also, you gave some sage advice regarding being kind to oneself. Bitch! You just won our giveaway. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, well, congratulations, Penny. We get to send this to you now. It has beads or cabochons in it. So,
beads or cabochons?
Well, they are cabochons, but... Oh, that's exciting. Because Penny's been so supportive of the channel. I mean, I'm happy when all of y'all win it, but Penny had this coming. Like, for sure. That's really great. Well, we'll be doing another giveaway next Tuesday. Or rather, next Tuesday, that'll be the video to comment on for the following Thursday's giveaway, because shipping prices increased, so that's great.
So So wait, I was holding Callie when Sparky's won.
Uh-huh.
And I was petting on Z when Penny won.
Right?
Sam? Who's going to be the winner next week?
What's the coil dance? Oh, Randy, they want you to come dance.
What?
Yeah.
No.
What? Hey, Rebecca, how's it going? How do you deal with having too many ideas and not enough time? Sadness. No, a lot of it is I will write down. I have quite a few. Like this one's actually from like a year and a half ago. From one of the other live streams. I'll just write all the ideas down and then treat it like a to-do list. And it really helps that if it's a project where I can make a video off of it and like stuff, then it's a lot more likely to get done. Because, or if it's something that I'm just really like personally excited about. Love Yourself says, ever made of chainmail tie with scales? I have, but it kept like rolling in on itself. So it was, I don't know. I didn't feel like I was very good at it. Hey, Laura, how's it going? The little creature I'm sending to you is a combination of your polyclay dragoneye wire tree tutorials. Oh, right on. Well, bye, Savannah. Thanks for popping in.
Hey, you know what, guys? If you go to the video, you can keep rewinding it and make a GIF, and I'll just keep doing the coil dance forever.
Randy has requested, it sounded like, that somebody make a GIF out of him doing the coil dance in yesterday's auto coiler.
Crap, that was yesterday?
Yeah, that was yesterday's video.
Wow, we did a lot of stuff.
We did a lot of stuff yet. Well, I mean, we didn't shoot the video yesterday. It was published.
No,
oh, okay. But the biggest thing that, right? Like, somebody please do that.
I am aware of the passage of time.
I'm not, though, Randy. Because I was like, what do you mean? We didn't shoot it yesterday. So, in my planner, I have projects for the month as well as daily tasks. So, it goes on the master projects that I want to do list, and then I'll break it down to be like, I'm going to make a tutorial out of that, it's gone. I'll make a tutorial out of that project, and so I'll actually like, be like, like the Tila bead wire edge. This is an idea that's been knocking around since I did the flat wire bracelet tutorial like 8 months ago. Yeah, it sounds like brain farts in here. But so I'll be like, okay, this month these are the projects that I'm going to be making tutorials out of, and then I'll break it down even more into that way. So it really helps that I make a living out of it and have a structured, like, I gotta do this because, but yeah. And then when something gets done, it gets striked out like a line. Actually, Carol, I've been doing a bunch of stuff. Like I stain almost all of my leather now with the air compressor that you sent me. So it's in there in the videos. I just don't have one specifically about it because I can only do like one thing with it because that's where I'm at. Oh, Margaret. But when something gets done, it gets a line through it. If I didn't get to it today, but it's getting moved like to tomorrow or to like next week, if it's getting rescheduled, I do a line with an arrow on the end. And if it's like, nope, I'm not even, this isn't a thing that's going to happen anymore, it gets a wiggly line. So, holy crap, Diane. Book Lover says, I got a kit for chainmail owl necklace that uses mini dragon scales. When I finally feed the larger ring through the small ones properly, there's no room to close the ring. Any tips? I don't know. Have you tried using bent nose pliers? Because I know that those are really helpful to me for getting into like tight spaces. Whew. So I'm going to keep wrapping this so we can finish up today with some more Q&A as much as possible. But yeah, whenever I'm wire wrapping, I just hold it like this. So, will you still be doing gardening updates? I will be, Shar, but those will be happening over on my personal channel, the Vonster Vlog, where I will be doing like I've got videos about weight loss, exercise, like belly dance, yoga, gardening, the meal prep that I've been doing. Like it's all of the stuff that used to go on this channel but wasn't really like crafty in nature. So like everything that happens in the craft room goes on this channel. Everything else goes on the Monster vlog because I realize that there's some people who are like, please shut up and just keep wire wrapping. Like, and I get that. Like, trust me, I edit my videos. Y'all think I don't get sick of me sometimes? Like, I'm like, oh my God, Vaughn, please get to the point. So, but for the folks, for all y'all who like me, I post all this silly personal stuff over on the Monster vlog, and we get to hang out over there. So even though I'm not doing daily videos on this channel anymore, I'm still posting almost daily videos. I try to at least. Oh well, thanks, Lisa. Oh, you guys are sweet. Well, thanks, y'all. I'm glad that you guys like me. Y'all help me to try to be my best self, so thank you. Feral cat update. She played with toys for the first time today and slept with. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Monster Vlog gets plenty of pet cam bombs. 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, this is gonna be better to not do. Yeah. Oh, maybe I don't know. Where's Callie? Callie is outside because she attacks the wires. And on projects like this, it's like I've got a lot of wire flinging around. Like she made herself sick the other day. She was chasing the wires so much she threw up a hairball. And I was like, this isn't good for you. Like, you're causing the stress, kitty. I like to think of you and Randy Scatchwatch as my long distance friends. Right, Michelle? And I think that's pretty accurate. Yeah, Callie's on wire timeout. He helped me meet an awesome crafter that lives here in Hawaii, Lisa K. She's so awesome and had some awesome talent. Right on, Michelle. That's so cool. Like, I live vicariously through you guys when it comes to having a social life. I've tried that, love. Giving her something else to play with, and she'll bring it over to the wire and play with both. So she's a Callie. Right? I know. I feel like it's mean to say old hag. Cats and wire ultimate attraction, right? Hmm. Yeah, that's true. But I prefer her to not do it on my wire and like Nina, okay. If I live through you and you live vicarious through others, we're screwed, right? Or we can just have to accept and acknowledge how great our lives are and that we get to share them with each other. So thank you guys, though, for sharing your life with me because it has enriched my
Nina?
life. I did not realize that was Nina.
Oh, she mentioned it last live stream that she was trying to change her name.
Yeah, she didn't say what to, though.
Old hag.
Oh. Well, I missed that. Right? Okay, so now I have a little bit of progress that I can show you guys. Maybe. If the camera will focus. So yeah, this is a really great, simple way.
That was Asmith.
Hmm?
That was Asmith.
Who dat?
Who stayed with us, who had the bugs.
Right, yeah. That was Asmith Carroll. You say kid, but he's older than we are. So that's blurry. Sorry. Yeah, right, Kelly. I have kids and work full time. What's a life? Maybe it'll focus. There'll be pictures on Instagram or something, I'm sure. But it's just not focusing. But you can, that's the core of the weave, and then you can build more wires off of the sides. So I'm really excited to shoot this tutorial though. Because it can be really difficult, I'm finding, to like, I feel a lot of the time that my work is derivative. Like I can look at it and see techniques that I've learned from other folks and like stuff, and I'm like, it's hard to feel like I genuinely came up with something unique. um and that's not really a good way to look at your own artwork because it can get really discouraging. um and so this was something that I felt like, well, I haven't Googled it yet, so it's probably been done like a million times, already. But I was like, I thought of a thing and then I did it and I did the thing. So I'm really excited to pass this on to you guys. Um, hey, Blue, we were just about to get off. Kelly says, meh, did the Gauls or Vikings feel that way? Probably. I'm convinced that artists since the dawn of time have felt the same festering self-loathing that we feel sometimes. Like, it's artists through the ages, every single one has probably on some level or at some time experienced some form of imposter syndrome. Like the first person to paint on the insides of caves probably looked at it, was like, oh god, it's horrible. Or and sees every little flaw. And no, it's art is timelessly miserable and joyful all at the same time. Hey, Nanny.
What did you just scribble on the wall? It's buffalo.
Right on, Lisa. Yeah, and there's always been somebody over their shoulder being like, blah blah blah. Like some.
You call that a buffalo?
You call that a buffalo? That doesn't look anything like a buffalo. And then that's why. And then murder happened.
It's like, you see this guy getting killed by tiger? That's you.
Yeah.
Look, portrait.
Right, and that's a really good way of looking at it, Daniel. But it's I don't know, because I don't want other people to feel like I'm ripping off their work, and it's hard to. I don't know, because some people are gonna feel that way regardless, and some people are gonna be like, nah, that's fine, and so it's I don't know. I get into a dark place if I get on the internet after like 7 in the morning.
Hey,
wow, sweet pea. Do what?
Where's your apron?
It's hanging in the kitchen. Callie got hold of the apron string and pulled it out, and I couldn't find a safety pin to restring. Like, if that makes sense. But it's half pulled out. I need to fix it. All right, on. My craft crate is now in the UK somewhere. Oh no. Oh no. Signed up for tracking notifications, but it's on the way. Hey, Jordy, I am making a wire bezel. Where did it go? Nope, that's not it. That's not it either. I lost it? What did I do with it? Great. There it is. For like this style. Hey, puppy. Of bezel. And it's just blurry. It's blurry as crap. There it goes. Use pieces of wire instead of a safety pin. That's a good idea. I've got wire on hand. Lisa says, I totally get that feeling. I was super excited to come up with a bead charm last night that I don't think I've seen anyone else done yet. It's so hard to be original sometimes. It is. But that's okay. It's not about being you can't focus on that. Hey, Andrea. No, I haven't. I did cover it earlier, but that was like an hour ago. I didn't make these. I got them from Earthbound. We went to the mall yesterday, and I was like, ah. But it's been an hour, you guys. So I'm gonna get back to making little samples and stuff so we can finish up shooting that tutorial. And I'll see y'all in our next video. But thank you so much, Christy, and everybody, for everything. And I know Nina, but we have to, because my coffee is cold and reasons. But no, the best thing you can do, instead of a final note before we go, is instead of focusing on being original or being unique or being trendy or the most original thing that you can do, is be genuine to yourself and what inspires you. That's what you're going to experience, a connection with your clients, with other artists, with friends. Like, that's what's going to keep the fire going, is that being genuine to what inspires you. That's more original than anything, because that's the hardest thing to do. You can't mimic somebody else's originality. You can't mimic someone else's inspiration. You make what inspires me may be the same stuff that inspires you, but it's coming from within, and that's sustainable. That's goals. So go forth and be crafty, you guys, and until then, hide the body, right, Kelly? I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, y'all.